This is the new children's play area. Actually, 3 years ago, this wasn't here before. There used to be an old train just right up here where I'm filming now, an old train going back in, an old steam train, old model of steam train going back around about 1888. It was up there, and I think they moved that now and put it into the Railway Museum down Hobart, but I'm not really sure where it is. Could be up at the Railway Museum in Launceston, but this is just a new park, the children's playground area. And this is only just around about 200 metres from where I live. This is the Launceston City Park, which a lot of people come during their lunch hour for their relaxation and everything. Just right here. And that up there was where, in the early days, where people used to play. There used to be an orchestra, you know, sort of a small band there. This is a bit of a haven for some of the ducks, and they've got goldfish in this pond here in the city park. I see too many ducks today because looks like, I think some of them have gone out in the heat, but you think I can remember while we were watching TV. Now that's a restaurant in there, and we're coming up here towards the Monkey Island, and now we are going to go inside here. I think that's where Yeti is now, into the John Hart Conservatory. That's where they have some of these subtropical plants on display over here. And it's where some of the people, you know, have a game of chess here on this board here. It's a very good idea for some of the young people. You play a game of chess here. And now we're going to go into some of the beautiful gardens and beautiful flowers coming out at this time of the year. Just along on the John Hart Conservatory. There's some of the very, very pretty flowers there. Nice pink flowers, and just have a look at this garden out over here with some of the sunflowers on display. Very pretty flowers on display here at the city park, just out the front entrance of the John Hart Conservatory. And just right over here, that's where the Monkey Island is. And you can just see the monkeys in the background just jumping right across the Monkey Island here. Now this Monkey Island, I think it goes right back, I think it was built in 1982, but I think it goes back around about 9 years ago. I can't know exactly when it opened at the time. Now we're going to go inside the John Hart, there's a little Yeti there. We're going to go inside the John Hart Conservatory, okay Eddie? Hey? Yeah, okay. It is, it shows you all these species of tropical plants in here. That's not normally grown in Launceston, but you can grow a lot of these up in Brisbane.
That one grow in Launceston,
And it's got a nice little waterfall there, and a sprinkler. Come on, go up there and walk around and have a look, Eddie. You pardon? I want to take a photo of you, Eddie. I've taken on some of the gardens on display in the John Hart Conservatory. And that's some of the coalysis that's growing here. Some of the coalysis that I'm just growing outside my caravan. But you can't grow outside here because it's too cold here in Tasmania. And it's a little palm tree. They go very nice. With quite a few other things. And the coalesce is around here. Some of the Japanese monkeys still imported from Japan. Up here, little mate. This one over there. The city park here, which is not really far from my place where I used to live. And the monkey's still playing around, making the last few shots. Yeah, funny. Right towards the other entrance, the Tamer Street entrance of the city park, and just looking right up the distance is the town hall clock, and this is Cameron Street in Launceston.